So for the Batman 2022, the Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves Batman movie, I really liked the Escaped Crusader scene where he's jumping off the police building, and I would like to create something like that. But it's not that I figured that because of the movie. The Batman figure came with a wingsuit, and what else to do with that wingsuit than to recreate that particular diorama? So the wingsuit came first, and then the idea came that I would want to make something like this, but how? So I went to the thrift store, and I figured I would need a lot of symmetric looking blocks or plastic pieces, and perhaps I could have cut some of them myself or replicate them with some rubber molding and then silicone and just that entire process. But that didn't really work out because it was not the same material. It was not the same finish. There were some holes here and there, so not perfect. So I looked at the thrift store children's section, and there was a ton of wooden playing blocks, and I purchased around 30 to 40 euros worth of wooden playing blocks. Kind of glued those together, and I used paint spray. I used some really tiny square rods of Amazon. I used some fodder pieces from a McFarlane project. I used some Diorama 3D printed pieces that I purchased for different projects and kind of mixed those in here. Repainted everything in the same color. Used a stone look spray on advice of Ibrahim. Really cool. Really made it work, and it, for me personally, it should be like the symmetric part. It should be big. It should be as soon as you look at this, it should be the movie scene. And I think with the pictures that I have here at the end, that I kind of recreated that, and especially with the orange lighting. Now the shelves are white, but I don't know if I want to paint one shelf black or put some like printed sky pieces. I don't know. So we only got the diorama so far, and I also put a big hole at the backside of the like balcony part, so the rod or the grabber for the flying poses could be inserted precisely in there, and then I could almost make the rod invisible to make it seem like he's flying, or that he's dropping down using that wingsuit. So there's some plastic gift balls on the side for those towers, because I can't really do the entire scale, and it's really inaccurate, I have to say, if I'm being realistic. But being realistic is also being a grown-up and realizing you don't need all the space for simply one diorama, for one figure, or for one particular accessory. So the shelf isn't going to be bigger than this for this particular diorama, so this is it. And I quite like the result. I mean, all of these fodder pieces and things from the thrift store and little things that I saw in a hobby store, and most likely the hobby store is very expensive. So these plastic balls really made those side towers work. I reworked some of these pillars. I cut those up, and I put some just a little bit more decoration and detailing that kind of finishes it a little bit more. Now, I'm not quite happy with the entire finished project because of the weathering. Like, how does a tower that's like so many feet up in the air really weather, and how does it look not too clean of a finish? So kind of debating on doing that again. But if you guys have any like tips on that, or maybe just some good advice, let me know. And also let me know what you think of this diorama piece, because I think it's really nice to have this particular one of a flying Batman and from the Matt Reeves movie. And yeah, I have to say, at night when I put those lights on, it's really cool. Fun project. It cost around, I think, like $50. Was quite happy with the spray paint, and I had spare paint left, so that's all just fodder pieces laying around. So yeah, fun project. Again, let me know what you think. This is my diorama for the Batman 2022.